We're here on the state's motion suit affecting parent-child relationship. Judge, we do have an order. There is an agreement as to all terms except for the child support and the retroactive child support amount, Judge. The issue is really Mr. Carrion's income that's used to calculate those amounts. But all other issues are agreed to. If I could read the proposed terms and then take testimony.
You may.
Thank you, Judge. It's one child before the court, Hector, Carrion. I'd offer as State's Exhibit A, the acknowledgement of paternity for that child, which was attached to the pleading on file.
State's Exhibit A is admitted.
Thank you, Judge. Parties are in agreement to be appointed as joint managing conservators of the child, with the mother, Ms. Noriega, having the exclusive right to determine the residence in Dallas or any contiguous counties. Parties agreed to a standard possession and access schedule. Judge, the proposed order states that the mother is to provide the medical and dental insurance through her employer, with Mr. Carrion paying cash medical support of $77 a month beginning June 1st, 2025. Mother is to provide the dental insurance, with Mr. Carrion paying dental insurance, cash dental support of $15 a month beginning June 1st, 2025. Judge, is one child before the court. Mr. Carrion does have one other child. So child support is calculated at 17.5% of his income. The order provides an income of $3,250 monthly gross, which would put his child support obligation at $471 a month beginning June 1st, 2025. Retroactive is not agreed to, Judge, and court costs will be as billed to Mr. Carrion.
Okay, you may call your first witness.
I'll start with the father. Sir, can you state your full name?
My name is Hector Carrion.
And Mr. Carrion, did you hear all the terms of the order that were just stated to the court?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand all of those terms?
Yes, I did.
And with the exception of the child support amounts and the retroactive child support, you are in agreement with all the other terms as stated and believe they're in the best interest of your child?
Yes.
Okay. As far as current child support, you understand that it is going to be calculated based on your income.
Yes.
And you have one other child under 18?
Yes.
What do you currently do for work?
Construction.
And are you self-employed or do you work for someone else?
Self-employed.
And you're paid by the day?
Yes.
And are you say you make $150 a day?
Yes.
And how many days a week do you typically work?
We usually do a full week, 5 days.
And how long have you been self-employed doing construction work?
Over 5 years.
And so you understand that I calculated child support for you at $150 a day, 5 days a week, and that came out to a gross monthly income of $3,250. You understand that?
Yes.
But you disagree with that amount as your
Yes.
income. Okay. Have you filed your taxes for 2024?
Not this year's. Or not last year's, I'm sorry.
But you
Not
filed
2024.
taxes the year before that.
Yes.
And you're wanting your income to be based on the amount from the year before, which was $23,000 for the year.
Well, I would rather it be based on 2024 because how things are going, that's how things are right now.
Okay.
I started working in October of 2024. This past year. So we're talking about October, November, December, like 3 months of work. Of course, before then, I do handyman stuff like here and there, but it's not, it's not being paid 150 a day. But I'm calculating 150 a day.
But that's what you currently make right now is the 150 a day,
when I
correct?
do work. When I do work, yes.
Okay. Well, how much do you make a month?
It varies. That's what I'm saying. The most can be, what'd you say, 150 times 5. We're looking at 750 a week. I don't make the whole 3,000 every month. You know, for sure. I say I can bring in 2,000 a month,
So you are
roughly.
wanting the court, you're wanting the court to base your child support on a monthly
What I
gross
make.
of $1,916.
Yes.
And based on that amount, it would set your child support to $282 a month. Is that what you're requesting?
Yes.
All right. And just so the court's aware, though, you haven't filed taxes for 2024, but how much are you stating that you made last year?
Let's say October. Let me see. 70. I can't base on like just 3 months of work. But
Mr. Carrion, why did you only work 3 months last year?
that's how I don't know why work slowed down. It slowed down. A lot of houses stopped, and they barely started picking up
But
past
they
the
have
October.
picked up, is that correct?
I'm sorry.
They have picked up, is that
Yeah, they
correct?
have picked up ever
And what
since
do you
October.
do?
What do I do?
Yes.
Construction, trim, carpentry.
Yeah, what kind of carpentry? Do you do framing? You do
Trim,
cabinet?
carpentry, interior.
Interior. Okay. Thank you.
Mhm.
And so, Mr. Carrion, as far as the retroactive or back child support, you and Ms. Noriega agreed to the time frame for that from February 1st, 2022 until today, correct?
What was that again?
The time frame for the retroactive judgment would be February 1st, 2022 until today's date. You
Yes.
understand that? Okay.
Correct.
And you agree that during that time period, you have given mom a total of $9,000. Is that correct?
Yes, about.
But you're wanting the court to calculate your retro at you paying the $282 a month for that time period until today, which would basically give you a $0 back child support judgment. Is that what you're requesting?
Yes.
Okay. So essentially you're saying from 2022 until today that you've had that same income of $1,916 a month, which will put the child support at $282 a month.
Yes.
And you understand court costs will be billed to you for today's court proceeding?
Yes, I understand.
I'll pass the witness.
I have some questions. So it was slow in 21, 22 also?
In
And
22,
23?
23 was slow last year. Well,
No, 20, last year was
last
24.
year 24. No, it was here and there. Like it's construction. Our business just, I don't know. It just varies. It's sometimes we're constant and then it slows down the other half of the year.
Okay.
But I mean, I can say out of a whole year, I mean, I say mostly for sure 6 straight months, 5 days a week. You know, for
Okay.
sure, for sure. The rest it varies. You know, I don't have all that written down. I mean, I can get it all down, but I know I
Okay.
was gonna need 23 and 22, proof of 23 and 20, the proof of 23 and 22 taxes. I didn't know I was gonna need that, but I can get them.
Okay. You may proceed, Miss Peoples.
Thank you, Judge. I'll call the mother. Ms. Noriega, can you state your full name?
Yes, Brianna Noriega.
And did you hear all the terms of the order that were just stated to the court?
Yes.
And did you understand all those terms?
Yes.
Um, you with exception of the child support and retroactive, you're in agreement with all the terms and believe that all the other terms and believe they're in the best interest of your child.
Yes.
Now, as far as the child support is concerned, you are requesting that Mr. Carrion's child support be calculated at him making the $150 a day, which would set his child support to $471 a month. Is that correct? Okay. Do you have any personal knowledge as far as where he currently works and does for a living?
Do not.
You have any personal knowledge as far as his income or how much he makes?
If that's how much he makes and is able to afford life, I mean, I cannot agree or disagree.
Okay, so you want to set at the $150 a day and him working 5 days a week?
Correct.
Okay. And so for the retroactive or the back child support, you're in agreement that he has given you $9,000 between February 1st, 2022 until today, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So if he is giving credit for the $9,000, you're wanting his child support to be calculated again based on an income of $150 a day. So that will leave a retroactive judgment of $5,130.
Correct.
And you're asking that he be ordered to pay that at $76 a month?
Yes.
Okay. And so during that time period, to your knowledge, did he do the same type of work that he's doing now?
Yes. I'm not too aware. I don't know anything about his personal life or what he does.
Okay. So you don't have any knowledge of what he would have made during that time period either?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'll pass the witness, Judge.
Ms. Noriega, did he give you a monthly amount or did he just send money periodically?
It was okay. Yes, he did it monthly from March of 2022 up until September of 2024.
And how much did he give you every month?
Average $300 a month.
It was $300 a month.
Correct.
And you accepted that $300 a month for child support?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. And why did he stop in September of 2024?
I'm assuming because I filed for a court order to have this done.
Okay. All right then. Okay. Anything else, Ms. Peoples?
Nothing further, Judge from the state.
Okay. So can you calculate what retroactive child support would be from September to now at $471 a month?
Yes, Judge, that's 9 months. So that's $4,266.
Okay, then I will accept the agreed portions of this order, make the agreed portions the order of the court. I will order monthly child support at $471 per month. I will order a retroactive child support judgment of $4,266 a month. Order that judgment paid at $60 per month. And all start dates will be June 1st, 2025. Is there anything further, Ms. Peoples?
No, Your Honor.
Do either one of you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, now that I've made my ruling, if you don't like it, if you think it's not fair, or you just don't agree, you have 3 days to file a notice of appeal, 30 days to file a motion for new trial. This is out of the 302nd District Court. That's Judge Sandra Jackson. She might have a different opinion from mine. Now that I've given you that information, does anyone have any questions?
No, ma'am.
Any questions, Mr. Carrion?
No, ma'am.
All right, then thank you both for appearing here today, and you're both free to go.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.